like
I
5,
know,
4, 3, 2, 1. I always
so
do.
funny.
But you're live right now, so say hi.
Sunday night. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I feel like it has been ages since I've done a video, so we are actually going to do a little chicken and waffles tonight. So in here, I'm actually going to take them out right now and get them ready to dip in the sauce.
Do you need some hot plates?
No.
Okay.
In here, I actually have triple dredged chicken thighs. So what I did with these is that I dredged them in a flour mixture, then into an egg mixture, then back into the flour mixture, into the egg mixture again, and finally into a breadcrumb mixture. So it's like almost like a triple dredging. And then I baked them until they get nice and crispy and golden. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring them over here. I want you to just see what I have in here. In here, I actually have sriracha lime chili sauce. And I'm going to dip these lovely crispy tenders into that sauce and return them to the pan. I'm gonna toss those back in the oven and we're gonna bake them for another 5-10 minutes. Just because we want to get that sriracha lime sauce a little caramelized on top.
I'm going to zoom in here on those coated.
Oh, and they're crispy and spicy and so delicious. Now, I'm not a huge fan of sweet and savory together, but my husband is. So this is kind of a treat for him tonight. I don't know if a lot of you know, we've been scarce on the social media for the last couple of days because, my husband Aaron actually had an emergency appendectomy last weekend.
It was fun.
He's kind of just been recovering. And I have been working on some other things in the background. So tonight is his final night off. He's kind of taken a week to recover. He is going back to work tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm making him a little treat dinner. Chicken and waffles.
I'm pretty excited about the chicken and waffles. I'm happy to go back to work as well. Hopefully I can make it a whole day through sitting at my chair and my desk without too much discomfort. I'm in good shape. Well, not really. All right. Let me change my words there. I've been feeling good. Not really in great shape though. I wonder if anybody else is on. Anybody on? If you are, feel free to say hi. I can't see anybody's anything, so.
Make it awkward, Aaron.
Well, I might as well.
You might as well. So we're going to just get these. Got a couple more left to go. Again, we're going to give these a nice coating in that sriracha lime hot sauce.
I'll come up again.
One more to dip. How was everybody else's weekend? Did anybody else get out to enjoy the beautiful weather? We actually went for a really lovely walk. In Fort Saskatchewan, there's a beautiful man-made lake with a beautiful walking trail around it. So we actually met Aaron's mom and her husband Neil there yesterday and took a nice walk. And then today, we actually met up with our friends Crystal and David, and we went for a walk. Where was that again?
White Mud
Park.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. So I'm just going to pour the excess sauce over these.
I'll come over and look at that.
Now those, like I said, we're going to pop these back in the oven for about 5-10 minutes just because we want to caramelize that hot sauce a little bit. So while we're doing that, I'm going to make a spicy little mayo. A spicy little mayo to go on the waffles. So I'm going to set out these 3 plates. And look at how cute these little waffles are. Nice thick Belgian waffle. So we're going to just assemble these on the plates. Just like that. Then we're going to make a spicy mayo. If I can find the mayo. There it is. And a little sriracha. Get me a little dish. Okay, so this we're just going to use about a 1/4 cup of mayo. Quarter cup of mayo. And about a tablespoon of sriracha. Mix that in nice and thoroughly. It's a really nice, pretty, pinky orange sauce. And then to that, we're going to add about a tablespoon of maple syrup. So it's going to give it that tangy sweetness with just a little bite from the sriracha.
And I do feel very, very special that I'm getting a chicken and waffle evening because, yeah, not in a million years.
This is not my usual kind of meal at all.
No. Even if it was the only thing on the menu at a restaurant or something, we'd be moving. We'd be moving to a different place. So yeah, feeling quite loved the chicken and waffle.
Oh. That's really nice though. It's got a nice bit of heat, creaminess from the mayo, and then just a little aftertaste of maple. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just dredge that over top of each half of the waffle.
Up and see how that fills in the little waffle holes.
I know, so when you bite in, it's going to be full of just delicious creaminess. And then we're going to line 1/2 with a nice slice of fresh lettuce. And a piece of fresh lettuce and a slice of fresh tomato.
So we're going to use the waffles like bun?
Yeah, the waffle is the bun.
Cool.
So it's like a little sweet and savory sandwich. I'm going to eat the lettuce.
As long as there's enough to go around.
Okay, so then, just going to check on these little babies. Couple more minutes for those. I'll show you what I've made over here. Oh, first I'll get the cheese, actually. Because what we're going to do is once those come out of the oven, we're going to top each one with a nice slice of creamy Havarti. And then we're going to top it with this lovely Asian slaw that I made earlier today. And this slaw actually is just some Napa cabbage, some purple cabbage, sliced julienned carrot, a little fresh dill, and some sliced scallions, with about a tablespoon of gochugaru, which is a dried Korean red chili, and some sesame oil, a little red wine vinegar, and a little bit of yuzu. Yuzu is like a sweet, fruity concoction. So yeah, this slaw. Oh, and also the zest of 1 whole lemon and the juice of 1 whole lemon. So, and about a tablespoon and a half of maple syrup. So again, it's gonna have that sweet, tangy, nice, savory, fresh crunch to it. So then, these babies should be able to come out. And we're just gonna lay a nice slice of Havarti over 3 of them, because we're making 3 sandwiches tonight. Looking for my right tool here. So this we're gonna transfer over to here. Lay that down on that fresh tomato. And if you wanted to, you could melt the cheese on it a little bit in the oven first. Whoops, I'm gonna throw this around off the plate. Oh, look what I've done, made a big mess. So,
good thing I was all zoomed in.
I know, right? Gonna slide that on there. What you can do is you can melt the cheese a little bit more in the oven, but I really like how it just starts to melt as you assemble the sandwich instead of being completely melted. That we'll put on there. Then turn that off.
Actually, looks
To the
great.
top of that, we're gonna add some of that beautiful slaw. And then we just assemble the sandwich like that. This is kind of one of those dislocate your jaw sandwiches. You're gonna have
It looks
to open
like it.
real wide just to have a bite. Doesn't it look pretty?
It looks beautiful. Look at that beautiful waffle too.
I know. And I'll show you this just before we go. I made a little dessert tonight. I saw this. I don't know, I was watching Food Network Canada. I forget exactly which show I was watching, but they made biramisu instead of tiramisu. So it was tiramisu made with Guinness salted caramel. So of course I had to try it. So in here we have a ladyfinger that has been dipped in rum and coffee.
Oh, really hard with the light behind. Can't
maybe
see
can't
it,
get
but
the
that's
light.
okay.
And then in here we have mascarpone with a little bit of maple syrup and some vanilla and some whipping cream. Folded those all together and then chilled them so they could set up really nice. And then here is the Guinness salted caramel. And it's actually, you cook down a can of Guinness until it's reduced by about half. Then you add some fresh cream, little pinch of sea salt, and some fresh butter. Whisk that in really, really quickly, and then let it cool. And that you just top on top of your tiramisu. So you have biramisu.
It looks terrific, and first case account here, the mascarpone in there is delicious.
So we will get the rest of those sandwiches assembled. And yeah, tonight is chicken and waffles with tiramisu.
Cool. Look at that. I'm pretty excited. Karine, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, everybody. This is it. Squish that down. Let's go have chicken and waffles. Good night, everyone. Love you.
Good night, everyone.